Fortune just launched its 27th annual Most Powerful Women list, ranking the 100 most powerful women in the world. The list was launched in 1998 to recognize the women leading some of the planet's biggest companies in a business world still dominated by men. That remains its purpose today. Rankings are determined by the Fortune editorial team based on the size and health of an executive's business, her career trajectory, her influence outside her organization, and how she uses her power to address societal harms, support her workforce, or better the community around her. Here are the top 10 most powerful women. At number 10, Grace Wang. Grace Wang co-founded the manufacturer Luxshare with her brother in 2004. 20 years later, Wang's leadership and focus on innovation has pushed Luxshare up the list of Apple suppliers, churning out AirPods, Apple Watches, Vision Pros, and iPhones, snatching market share away from competitors. At number 9, Catherine McClay. Catherine McClay, an Australian who joined Walmart in 2015, became the CEO of the company's $115 billion international division last year, landing a role that has in the past been a launching pad into the Walmart CEO job. In her first year at the helm of Walmart International, the unit has continued to grow, including an 8.3% hike in net sales last quarter. At number 8, Lisa Su. Chipmaker AMD seized the AI moment under Lisa Su's leadership, and the CEO says that the AI supercycle is just getting started. When she stepped in as chief executive at AMD in 2014, the semiconductor company was nearly bankrupt. Over Su's decade at the helm, the company got back on track by reinvigorating its focus on high-performance AI products, and this year brought in nearly $23 billion in revenue. At number 7, Safra Catz. Oracle has been under Safra Katz's leadership for a decade now. Its latest fiscal year was a stable one for the database giant, bringing in a revenue of around $52 billion, up 6% from the year before. But Katz's established cloud service isn't resting on its laurels. The CEO is confident AI power will continue to make Oracle's technologies more secure, faster, and easier to use for clients. At number 6, Ruth Porat. After 9 years as Alphabet CFO, last year Ruth Porat transitioned to a new role, President and Chief Investment Officer. This year, Alphabet revenue is up almost 9% to $307 billion, and in April, Alphabet announced its first ever cash dividend. However, this win hasn't come easily. The company has done several rounds of layoffs this year and undergone a restructuring to allow for deeper focus on AI initiatives. At number 5, Emma Walmsley. Emma Walmsley is nearly 8 years into her effort to return the British pharma company to growth, and her work is starting to pay off. Much credit goes to Arexvy's GSK first on the market RSV vaccine. That was a triumph for GSK after the company failed to develop a COVID vaccine. Arexvy generated 1.2 billion euros, which is $1.6 billion US dollars in sales in its first year after launching in the third quarter of 2023. At number 4, Julie Sweet. With Julie Sweet as CEO, Accenture's workforce is the largest in Fortune Global 500 to be led by a woman, with 774,000 employees. The firm reported annual revenue of $64.9 billion in fiscal 2024, up 1% from the previous year. Sweet and her firm are ushering clients, including influential brands like McDonald's and BMW, into the AI era. At number 3, Jane Fraser. All eyes have been on Jane Fraser over the past few years, as Wall Street's sole female CEO has spearheaded a multi-pronged campaign to right the ship at Citigroup since she ascended to the top of the struggling bank in 2021. The past year has been bumpy, with the finalization of a massive reorganization that resulted in some 7,000 layoffs in the first quarter. The bank expects to cut thousands of more jobs in the next 2 years, resulting in as much as $1 billion in severance and restructuring costs. Fraser, a 19-year company veteran, is the architect of the reorganization and spearheaded another effort that included selling 9 of the company's 14 international customer franchises. At number 2, Karen S. Lynch. CVS Health claims the title of the largest Fortune 500 company led by a female CEO, with $357.8 billion in 2023 revenue and Lynch's influence in a role that hasn't waned. CVS Health, with its Minute Clinics and acquisition of Oak Street Health and Signify Health, is now one of the largest providers of primary care in the U.S. But the company has had a rough go of it this year. Its share price is down 24% since the beginning of 2024. Rising medical costs have hit CVS as Aetna's health insurer and others. And at number 1, Mary Barra. In her 10th year on the job, Mary Barra returns to the top of the MPW list. The CEO of General Motors has led the company to its strongest financial position in decades, reforming its culture and reorganizing its product lines to prepare for an electric vehicle revolution. The momentum for that revolution has stalled as of late. The company says it's on track to sell 200,000 EVs in North America in 2024. It had previously stated a goal of getting a production capacity of 1 million EVs annually by 2025. Still under Barra, GM managed to bring in $171.8 billion in the last fiscal year, a nearly 10% increase year over year.